Hey YouTube, what's up? Billy Throttle here. We teased this in our last video. We're gonna do a little bit of a different run today. We're gonna do a little custom run. I'm calling this the Peglin Christmas special. So our little boy Peglin, he's super excited. Christmas is coming up. So he wrote his Christmas list. This is not an IOU, this is a Christmas list. He left out his cookie for Peglin Santa, and he woke up in the morning and he got his gift. And since I am currently sitting through the middle of a snowstorm, I gave myself the ice circle, the go for the ice circle, and the snowball to be festive. We're gonna do this run on a Cruciball 10, just to give us a little bit of extra added difficulty. And so yeah, this will be our little Peglin Christmas special. Let's see what gifts a Peglin gets. Ooh, basic blade, it's just what he asked for. Or the refresh shield. Yeah, he definitely asked for the basic blade for Christmas. He wants to cut stuff. Peglin's a menace. It's weird having see the gift that keeps giving in Act 1, you know, since you haven't fought any bosses yet. I was trying to figure out what orbs or relics could be Christmas related, and I had a smaller list, like, you know, since I kind of went with the ice kind of, you know, wintry ice, you know, here in the US, you know, our Christmases, especially I'm in the Northeast US, we do get some cold Christmases. And like I said, we're sitting through a storm right now. So I also saw like the Rod of Frost Prime we could have won with. There were small packages, but I was like, the gift's just kind of better. So I was like, there was a couple I could have like worked in there if I really had to, but I felt like these three, it's nothing overpowering, a little bit of extra healing, durable pegs, which actually could be bad. And well, we got basic blade and an IOU, which I'm just calling Christmas list. Let's just try to collect some gold. I would pick up additional snowballs if possible. Go for the ice circle is a weird one to me. Like, it doesn't do a ton of damage. Like, it has the piercing. Like, it's considered a rare unit. Like, for 2 blind and less damage than ice circle, it feels worse to me. Maybe I'm missing something, but it is considered a rare orb. And with his knife, he could have asked for an axe. He may have. Maybe we go ball lightning. With refreshes being a little extra harder to hit, with gift keeps giving. Maybe this helps us like sneak a couple in. I don't believe we're gonna get down to that crit. Okay, a liar. That was a bad shot. This snowball has such a weird sound effect. It sounds like a window breaking, and I don't know if that's intentional. It's not what would come to mind for that, for me at least. Uh, besides Ice Circle, let's see, I am a Rub Orb fan. I think maybe we just skip here. Go to the shop. If there's a great relic, we take it. If not, we do a removal. All right, additional refresh, must circle or pocket sand. Necromancer. Maybe. I think I'm looking at remove orb and a buckle orb. Oh, I keep forgetting, you know, with our added Cruciball, we got an extra Pebble. Hey, they're free in the shop. So kind of them. Oh, there's no way we get to this elite. I would say no way. It's gonna be difficult. Hey, there we go. All right, we have to be careful with our shot because Ice Circle's really weird here. Good. We wanted that crit. We needed that crit. Perfect. It's not that often I get to see the like snowball like kind of change on screen like that. Right, we should probably start focusing on some upgrades, which we haven't done yet. Ice Circle's the most important for sure. Echo Chamber, all orbs have Echo 10. Let's take some popping corn. Get down into these bombs. Yes, okay. I wasn't sure if it was gonna like immediately throw me out of there or what. But... Spindrift payment. Okay. I just had my mind blown right now because every time I look at Spindrift payment, I always think it's a whale's tail. And it's probably just supposed to be like something you planted. Because there's the relic that I think looks similar to this, like that grows whenever it gains 20 or 25% gold when you go to an event. I always kind of like would see it and I go, why is there a whale's tail on Spindrift payment? Okay, please ignore me. Who's our boss? Mole. Okay. No, that's not bad. We kind of clear out the initial riffraff and... Those guys will get up in your face real quick. Alright. We're taking a buckle orb. I don't think we need another one. I will upgrade it though. Let's see, how are we? I guess we could try to go to this elite. We're going to try to grade out some gold. I do like refresh perspective. Better than bad cheese. Oh, that was bad. I should have lined it up a little bit better. I was just like, oh, we'll be good, right? Much less damaging here, but... Yeah, two blind just feels like a weird... thing for that orb, but... Although I guess the refresh perspective is a little harder to trigger because of durable pegs. Speaking of small packages, orbs that are smaller than standard orb activate each peg an additional time. Does that mean our snowball will like kind of grow quicker? I mean, at least that first time. I think we'll actually take it and try to find out. This was kind of on the list of possible relics to take if we didn't find anything better. Just to start this challenge, I should say. Yuck. Duplicate a random orb. Well, I guess we started out with some extra stuff. We still have too many pebbles. Please don't be a pebble. Please don't put coal in our stockings. Okay. An extra buckle orb. We have like a ton of piercing with this build. Between the go for the ice circle, 2 buckle orbs. We should be skipping by some of these pebbles. Just enough to kill that bat. I know we're not hitting the bat with this, but oh wait, I lied. I was thinking for sure it was gonna get big. Like, I feel like we should be taking like Spool Orb and stuff. Yeah, let's take it. Durable pegs, refresh perspective. Completely forgot, or didn't even realize that we were heading towards the shop soon. So, bad for us. Could have got rid of another pebble. Do we want a bramble? I don't think so. Let's just take the egg. Maybe we'll be able to get a fancy cake we can take with us to Christmas dinner. It's growing. We're eventually gonna have to make our way over towards our refresh and start attempting to do that. Take 2. Never mind. Take 3. All right, now we actually have like an opening there, but I'd say we're just never gonna hit it. Okay, I lied. You just have to make the game, you know, do what you think it's not going to do. Although all these buffed pegs are very nice. Oh, we could take a refresh circle. Considering like we're refreshing. You know what? It heals us. Since we have Cookie, we take refresh circle. All right, we already have a lot of piercing. I have too many orbs to take sealed conviction. Every orb will fire 2 additional copies. But All orbs deal 0.5 damage, rounded down. Yeah, most of our orbs can pierce, you know, at least. Because, like, these ones will be gotten rid of. This'll, if we don't get the chef event, we'll eventually get rid of it. We might take Sealed Conviction. We have a lot of orbs though, so this could cause some issues. All right, we got Wall Boss. At least I didn't immediately try to skip by it, as I normally do. When I first take Sealed Conviction. So yeah, save some bombs for when we get more people on the board. We will probably try to focus on going to event spaces, knowing that there are a lot of pebble removal events here in Act 2. So we'll have to check out the map after here, figure out which way we're navigating. Okay, Bramble, although good, I'm not looking. It does do. Oh, it has overflow on level 3, which is kind of cool. But I think we're gonna pass on it here. Yeah, let's check out the map. Oh, look at all those. Look at all those events. Yeah, so we're definitely going. We're definitely going to the right. It even ends with a shop, so. And of course the Pebballs would be like my first 3 orbs I have to fire here. At least hit the refresh. Oh, egg is not gonna survive. I'm fine with that. That's okay. If you don't know, which, because I didn't know for the longest time, with the egg, if you take it to the event with the rat chef, you can offer it to him instead of like ratting him out, and he gives you the cake relic, which I believe gives you 50 HP. So completely forgot about the egg, but that's fine. So we are, of course, going to see that. We're going to see that event now that we've gotten rid of it. Bombs detonate 1 hit or tactical treat. I am usually anti-tactical treat. But maybe with the gift that keeps on giving and durable pegs, if you get that, like a 1 terrible location, we will take it. We'll take it. All right, come on. Give me some hungry boxes. I want to feed them pebbles. Oh, as to say, it was still moving. Let it go. I guess I was worried that I would have an orb that I wouldn't be able to fire up here, but all of our... well, I guess Snowball has a chance if we hit too much. We wouldn't have been able to fire up there. But. Should have checked my damage. My base damage was slightly higher, but all right, these events haven't been great for us. Come on, pebble removal. No. Okay. Well, we are not taking 3 extra pebbles right now. I say at least these things keep shaking, so your orbs, when they get stuck, they keep going. We had a Doctorb run. Oh, no. It was a spin Doctorb run. I think I'm gonna pass on it. Like, I do like healing. I'm gonna consider Refresh Circle my healing. We also have Popping, Corn, and Cookie. It's kind of weird when we can't skip by it. A lot of level 2 stuff. We are coming up to a shop soon. Would be nice to have some money, but I feel like I should slowly start upgrading some of this stuff. The crit's not all that important here. You can't blind a wall. It's weird, like, the game, like, puts little things in here. Like, there's certain enemies you can't blind, and I don't believe you can... I know you can't bramble the big boss. The big wall boss. I don't know if this guy's the same. Maybe he's small enough that, yes, you can bramble. I don't know. I feel like you can't. I wonder if it's in the little, like, dictionary part of the game that tells you. Kind of those specific little intricacies of the enemies, but... Let's save our money since we have a shop here. Let's see if we can make a bunch of slimes, or get multi-ball, or when a crit is triggered, apply a random debuff. Oh, pretty good. Well, just every 4 shots has multi-ball. All right. Okay. I think we want to remove an orb for sure. Decorb, like, we're not able to get through our, since we don't have any discards, like, we're not really reloading too much. A little more damage at the beginning of the battle is not bad. Strange Brew's kind of good. Post-battle healing becomes more important. Higher difficulties. All right, so let's remove a pebble. The only one that's really interesting up here to me is Ballanx. Like 810 with splash damage, targeting's kind of cool. Oh, I was like, in my head, I was like, why would I was like, Strange Brew seemed like it had a good use, and I guess it contributes 3 times the damage. I was thinking, like, if it triggers 3 times, then Cookie would maybe heal 3 times. All right, let's take Spiral Slayer, a little bit extra damage. And I'm gonna take Ballanx too, because I like it. I like it a lot. All right, we missed out on a possible orb removal. There is another shop here. Not that we have a lot of money, but if this is a fight, then maybe we can get another pebble removal. Okay, pebble removal. It's kind of the main thing we were looking for there. Training weight. Whenever you gain muscle. Actually, that would have been better than Spiral Slayer for us, considering the sealed conviction. But we didn't know. Can we buy it and put it on layaway? We buy it now and pay you back later. I guess it's not layaway. Layaway, you put it aside. I guess still. That might be indicating my age here. If you don't know what layaway is, because I don't feel like that's a thing anymore. Maybe it is. Yeah, I guess I haven't even been paying attention that, like, I've just kind of, every time I look, I'm like, full health or nearly full health, and I'm like, am I just not taking any damage? And I'm just passively healing with cooking, just like not even realizing it. All right, I am assuming we're not going to have issues with the wall boss here. I was like, can I buff up like one side of the board kind of real big, make it the place to be? Oh, tactical treat. I'm like, I was firing in the same spot going, well, we'll get that refresh, but it's moving on us. Get it, get it, get it, get it. What? Good time for... Yeah, as I say, before you start making it down the board, refresh, please. Can't skip you. I was really hoping for the refresh, but that looks like an attainable refresh. Not quite. Oh, actually, I should have fired this over here still because we get multiple activations of buffed pegs. It got too big. It got too swole. That is the wall boss down. And let's continue to upgrade some of these things. Let's upgrade you. Surprised how good Snowball's been doing. It's probably because of the, you know, both the small packages and the durable, the gift that keeps giving. You know me, I am a Rub-Orb fan, but I think we could probably skip it here. And actually, Ball Lightning, that one's probably on the chopping block too. If we get to that point. All right, it's not Molten Mantle. Wand of Skulltimate Wrath. It might just be wand. We do have, like I said, I'm always surprised when we're like full health. So this will make it that I am not always at full health. I guess we have popping corn too, so we have some healing there. I have a feeling this is going to make its way off the board pretty quick. All right, where's our shops here? Both at the end. We can only hit one. Kind of like that. Since we're using this as healing. All right, and orb removal. Yeah, it's like, well, I don't know. It's like lightning is like the one that I'm always kind of like unsure on. Can be really good, and other times it just seems like really, really not great. Don't want any of these. Okay, our shops are kind of central. Let it take us where it wants to take us. Because I most likely won't be able to navigate where I want to go anyways. Let's shoot here because we'll probably get some splash damage. They might be a little bit too far apart for us though. Okay. Oh, I aimed away from the crit directly because I actually realized that, yes, our base damage does more than our crits. And it immediately found the crit. Healed us back up. I guess with the buff pegs, lightning is pretty good in this situation. So maybe we start upgrading that guy too. Oh, the nice thing about Buckler, it kind of, the healing from it outpaces the damage. Damn. Not a fan of pincher maneuver. Bombs are created, battle, create additional bomb. Switch between the original attack and attack targeting the furthest away enemy. Curious, what's our boss? Super Saber. That actually could be good for him. Knowing he puts a lot of little minions out. Could always kind of sneak some damage in the back to him. We do have a ton of piercing though, and that doesn't really matter with piercing. Like you're still hitting everybody with 100% damage, since it's 50% from the front, 50% from the back. And I've been noticing some of our orbs have been having higher regular damage than crits, so extra crits on the board doesn't necessarily seem to be ideal right now. All right, we'll take pincher maneuver. I feel like it doesn't hurt us here. And it might help us. No fireballs. I don't think it matters even if we accidentally went left. Oh, okay. I was like, why did it do so much damage to the guy in the middle? Because we were only piercing once. So he kind of received 100% of the attack, and the other 50% one here, 50% one here. But something like Bucklorb will hit everybody. Yeah, normally I think to do, like, Pincher Maneuver is more something I think of whenever I'm using round roll. You know, you're like, how can I apply the most debuffs? Honestly, we're targeting going to a shop. We don't have any pebbles left, so, and we've been spending our money upgrading stuff. I mean, we're still kind of on a crash course with a couple of them. It's not the end of the world. Let's just navigate this way because we can easily. Refilibuster, not as good. Since we're not refreshing a ton. Let's take Complex Claw. Help us offset some of those orbs that had to do higher non-crit damage than crit damage. Okay, this is the one I was talking about. I'm doing a couple of these runs in a row where I was talking about the one orb that looks like a whale's tail, and I couldn't figure out why they would do that. It's because it's like this, Sprouting Investment. So, no, we're going. Okay, we're going to at least one more. I forgot we were in a. Oh no, we aren't. We're going to two more. It's not really going to save us a lot of gold for the shop, though. It's like, oh, maybe we'll be able to do something at the shop because we'll get more money. We got a whole 11 gold from it. Hit the crit. Get some additional piercing. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Let's not hurt ourselves too much. Okay, we do still have one more fight. That's good. I could upgrade, or let's save our money for the shop. We could still upgrade something after the next fight, and also heal ourselves after the next fight. Nothing immediately jumps out at me. Yeah, nothing. We were talking about possibly getting rid of Ball Lightning for a minute. I think we hold on to that now. Let's just save our money and we'll get an upgrade and a heal. Maybe we'll get 2 upgrades depending on how much gold we grab. Issue. These are both probably going to stay along the floor, but... Okay. Got lucky, spider. We could have theoretically taken a shock absorber if we wanted to defend against some of the red bomb damage. I don't think we want it. Let's heal. And we'll get 2 upgrades here. We should probably upgrade go for the ice, considering that was part of our initial Christmas, winter special, whatever you want to call it, holiday special. Tickball lightning. All right, let's go say hi to Super Sapper. So let's see if my thought that the pincher maneuver was actually kind of useful here. As I said, we need to find our refresh. Well, I guess tactical trait moves it around, so. Almost found it. It doesn't matter if we crit or not. Alright, I actually am going to target here. Let's see how that... I'm not sure how pincher maneuver works with that. Alright, never mind. Back all on the boss. That was weird. He still fired on us, even though it looked like he was dead. It's like one last FU from the boss. Alright, well, that was our Christmas special. We dealt with some wintry type orbs. We had our Christmas list. We left Santa a cookie. We opened some presents, and look what we found. Our knife and our refresh perspective and all this other fun stuff. So hopefully, if you guys are watching this, hopefully you had a good holidays. I know everybody didn't celebrate Christmas, but either way, it's kind of just a general happy holidays. I hope you guys had a good time. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.